So I just got a few reminders and then just to let you guys know about a couple of things that are going on. As you may have seen, we posted an ad for a new designer. That will be to fill the position vacated by Josie, who has taken a position with Bonnie's team on the creative department. So she's going to be kind of slowly easing out over the course of July so that we've got time to get somebody else in. She'll be kind of doing both jobs a little bit in July so we can make it work. She can get started on her new job without us being left really short-handed. So if anybody has any questions about that position or anything, feel free to send me an email. We're hoping to have someone hired for that sooner rather than later, ideally. So Bonnie's team is rolling out a new feature that's supposed to automatically fill in pages with either gray bars or black bars, depending on whether they're color pages. Because we've had a tremendous amount of errors on that lately. So this is supposed to eliminate those errors. I'm expecting that in the first few days it may actually cause more errors, just because that kind of happens when we roll out these things. Please be paying attention to your pages if they've got the correct bars on them. If they don't, please send me an email, and then at the end of the night I will compile all those and send Bonnie one list of everything that was incorrect. So just shoot me an email and then just fix them yourselves on the page. A couple other notes from Bonnie's team. Her team members have been getting a lot of emails and notes from varying people about ad verification, and sometimes it's all doubled up and it's just creating extra work for them because they've got they have to verify the ads, and then they also have 2 emails from people saying, did you get to verify those ads? So they've asked that we not email them about ad verification because they are going to be on top of it. If you notice that it's after business hours or something, or that it's 5 minutes to deadline and you're worried about it, send a supervisor a note and we'll look into it for you. But please do not be emailing anyone on the ad team about it. Any questions on that? And then we just had a couple of reminders on things. CP packages all need to have a drop cap on them. If you're unsure of how to do a drop cap, let me know and I can walk you through it. They should all have drop caps. We've had some that have been missing them lately. We also need to make sure that the dateline is not the drop cap. So if the story has a Fargo dateline, then you do Fargo in the dateline style that's in your paragraph styles as its own line, and then the drop cap is the actual start of the story. Is there any questions on that? Is there any confusion on that?
Does the dateline, the city name, have to be capitalized? Or
No, it should not be capitalized if it's in that special dateline style. And then it's just regular lowercase because it's already bold, so we don't need to bold and capitalize because then we're just really shouting Fargo at the readers. Probably not that into it. So, and then the other thing that we've noticed a few times, the editors have brought it up, is all columns should have headlight on them. We've had a few that have had head bold lately. They should have headlight on anything that's a column, a review, an analysis, commentary, anything like that. Headlight, not head bold. Questions on that?
I have a question about that. This is Carol Wilmer.
Hey, Carol.
I have been wondering, a lot of our editorial commentaries and whatnot were originally set up to be in the regular head bold.
Mm-hmm.
And since those are columns, should those be headlight because they're columns?
They should be headlight
Some of the papers.
because they're column. Roberta is right now working toward standardizing all the editorial pages. Roberta's working on a few templates, so editors can just pick from templates, since our editorial pages are mostly templated now, to just make it a little easier for everyone. So those will have the headlines already set up on them. I'm okay with it if the editor wants their main editorial on the page to be a bold head, but columns should be light head. Because that's one of the things that helps us differentiate between our hard news and not. Especially I've seen it a lot in the feature section, like on the Dear Abby or the Dear Annie, that we're getting a bold head on those, and then it makes it kind of look like a news story, which is weird. Advice columns are not.
What else are you guys, like, what do you guys have in mind for standardizing stuff? Are you just starting with the edits, or are you working on other stuff too?
Right now, we're gonna start with the opinion pages, because those are the ones that we're having the most feedback from editors, that when new designers do them, they're being done differently than they want them to do, and that's the most confusion from designers on those pages. So we're starting there. If you've got ideas for other things that you'd like to see standardized from paper to paper that would make your life easier, feel free to send me a note and I will add it to the list. Because I would,
Excellent, thank you.
yeah, it'll be the whole opinion page. So we're just kind of, what Roberta has left already, so she's not here to speak to what she's gonna do. But she's essentially gonna look through what we have already for all our opinion pages and just come up with a few templates that mirror what everybody's already got in place. So then the editors can just say, I want template 2, this goes in slot 1, this goes in slot 2. Sometimes we've got people calling, you know, instead of saying the left column, they say in the rail, or they're using different terminology, and it's just being confusing for a lot of people. So we're just trying to make it so we're all on the same page with those. Any questions on that? That was all I have on my list for today. We're working on a couple of other things that you guys will get emails about. We've got July 4th coming up, so all our deadlines are shifted forward a day. So tomorrow and the weekend crew, and then on Monday we'll have a lot to get done. Then the rest of the week, theoretically, should be smooth sailing. Is anybody unclear on anything about holiday plans?
How many people are working on the board?
On the 4th itself, not a ton of people, because we're expecting editors are pretty much gonna have stuff in early. On the 3rd, some night people are off because some of our papers are canceled, and then all the day sides working on the 3rd to get off, you know, because the 3rd is essentially a Monday and a Tuesday put together, the day team. And then, like, Mindy will be in on Sunday, which she's normally not, so that she can work ahead on some of that stuff that's gonna be too early. So that's the plan with that. Anybody have anything? Maybe our shortest meeting ever. Alright, well, as always, if you guys think of something, if you have something you just want to bring up in front of the group, you've got my email. I think you all have my cell phone number. Call me on here. Alright, thanks everyone. Have a great day and enjoy your holiday weekend.
You too, bye.